All right, so another episode of the Jiggy with This podcast is starting now. About to get my guest up in here. About to get started. Yo,
Yo, I'm trying to get this camera thing situated.
you good, bro?
Damn, it's been a
Yeah,
minute. You can hear
it's
me?
been a minute. Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
You can hear me and everything?
You
Everything
froze
good?
just now.
Let me
Yeah,
see. Yeah, keep freezing. Let me see. Let me do this.
yeah, keep freezing.
Hold on. All right, it's good?
Yeah,
We
I can
good?
hear you and I can see you. Yes,
All right,
sir.
bet.
How
What's
you
up,
doing,
man?
bro? Long time no
Tired.
see.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I feel
It's
you,
been a
bro.
minute, man.
Congratulations on the family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. How your kid doing?
He good. Getting big and shit. You know, regular.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
Regular
you. How was
shit.
your New Year?
It was good. It was good. Little,
Yeah,
drunk, but regular shit.
mhm. Yeah. I feel you on that. Same here. Same here. So of course, let's get started. So
Facts.
new album coming out, right?
Definitely.
All right. Realism. Tell me about that.
Let me see. It froze right there. It froze right there. We gonna get
Yeah,
it.
it
We
froze
gonna
just
get it
now.
right.
Yeah, I see it.
Let me see.
We gonna get it
All right.
right.
Facts. We gonna get it right,
You
brother.
good?
We gonna get it right. All right. Yeah, I'm good.
All
All
right.
right.
So your album coming out, Realism. Tell
hmm
me about that.
So realism is supposed to be a journey through sound, as far as
Hmm.
musically. I think that on my last projects, I was able to express the person I was becoming, and
Hmm.
now realism is the person I became. So
Okay.
it's more personal, it's more in depth, it's more in
Hmm.
detail, and
Hmm.
it's just a great sounding record from top to
Hmm.
bottom.
And Promised Land. Tell me about that. The single off your new album.
Whew. Promised Land is yeah, the new single off the new album. It's
Hmm.
exclusive to Prevision Music, which is my new music streaming platform. So, it's one of those records that I felt like represents the new aura that the album, like I said, is supposed to be going into, as far
Hmm.
as the new self that I think I've become,
Hmm.
and who I feel like the future will represent. So I
Hmm.
said, all right, I'm gonna start with Promised Land. I'm gonna touch on some things like on Promised Land. I touched on the previous albums and letting it be known, like, okay, that was me. This is me now, and just trying to basically proclaim, like, I'm here. Like, I'm not going anywhere whatsoever.
Hmm. I like it. I dig it. I dig it. So
Thank you.
what was the shift in the mindset? Like what was that about?
The shift in the mindset was
Yeah.
just life. Honestly, just growing up and
Hmm.
understanding that we can't be the same person.
Yeah.
We can't be the same person that we was yesterday. We're not gonna be the same person that we think we're gonna be tomorrow. Every day we're gonna change. And
Hmm.
when I went into doing this album, I was like, I've learned so much growing as an artist, from producing to, because I did 90% of the album I produced myself. So I was
Hmm.
like, which is new. I've never done that before.
Hmm.
But I just wanted to utilize everything. So the new mindset wasn't really so much the new mindset. It was just, now is the right time to do it, so I can
Yeah.
do it.
So it's always been like kind of like the thought of actually doing it and everything was in the back of your mind.
Right. Like, in the
Gotcha.
back of my
Gotcha.
mind, I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. It was just,
Hmm.
now it was like, okay, now I can do it. Now I can
Hmm.
tap in. Now I can do certain things. Now I can showcase who I am, because I've
Hmm.
made a foundation for myself with Broad Street, that I feel
Hmm.
like, I could do kind of whatever I feel like I want to do at this point.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So tell us more about the new streaming platform, Provision Music.
So Provision Music is just, I don't know if you can still see me. You can still see me?
Yeah, you good.
All right, cool. All right, bet. Boom. So Prevision Music is a new streaming platform dedicated to independent and underground artists of all genres. I felt like we don't get our fair shake as far as independent artists, including people who do podcasts, people who do vlogs. I just feel like, you know, mainstream world, the mainstream, quote unquote, they're gonna follow the mainstream. They're not gonna really figure out, okay,
I think you
the
froze
best
effect.
to make the best. Pay attention to that. They're not gonna really look at that. They're gonna look at the situation. They're gonna look at Drake's. They're gonna look at Kendrick's. They're gonna look at Kanye's. They're not gonna really look at the independent artists. And there's a lot of artists out here from where I've seen, from open mic nights to showcases to everything, that have the skill set and have the talent that's worthy of being praised and worthy of highlighting. So I just feel like, you know, that's it mainly.
Gotcha. You got frozen for a minute. That's why, but I got what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So what's
it's scratchy.
huh?
I see somebody said it's frozen. I seen somebody
Yeah, I
say it's
see.
frozen just
Yeah.
now. Is it still frozen? It's
No,
still
you good
freezing.
now.
Let me see. I'm trying.
No,
I'm good
yeah.
now. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Cause I'm trying to get right. I'm good.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
you.
good.
Yeah,
We
you
good.
good. It's still a little choppy, but I can hear
All
you.
right,
And you
cool.
can see you. You good.
Oh, you
Gotcha.
can see me. Can you see me?
So yeah, I can see you.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the comments too and what people saying and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
looking
So
right
it's a
now.
platform to highlight up and coming. Yeah, definitely. It's a platform to highlight up and coming artists, um, already established independent artists, underground artists, any artists that feel like their music is being dismissed. Provision's here to make sure that your music be heard. So Prevision Music at Prevision, Prevision music, like one word. So at Prevision Music.
Prevision. I'm gonna put it right in the comments. .com, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh
Gotcha.
yeah. You can go to www.previsionmusic.com. Listen, stream. There's a lot of artists on there already. That's already on there, and that you know, check it out. It's dope.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on with Urban House?
Urban House, you know, growing.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen is now an award-winning artist. Two
Yeah, I see that.
awards
Yep.
last year.
Yeah.
Classic doing big things, big things, making numbers happen.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's just still doing Brian, you know, making
Yep.
those numbers, doing what he
Mm-hmm.
needs to do. There's so many up and coming music coming out of the brand, from Red Homicide to Cara Lee to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Zell's back. Zell's working on some stuff. So we're all just doing what we need to do. The Cons is back. So the Cons is doing some stuff together. So yeah, man, you know, it's a blessing right now. It's a blessing.
Definitely. So then, you got any like tours coming up? Anything like that?
Yeah, we got a tour. You know, it's hard though. It's hard to even
Yeah.
be like tour because of the climate that we in. So I can't be
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, for sure. You know, like last time I was like, yeah, you know, we on this tour, whatever. We can't even do that right now. You know, but I'll say we're trying.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to do a state to state tour.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to Boston. We're trying to get to Atlanta. We're trying to get to New Jersey. We're trying to get to these places. And I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like, you know, once the world heals, I think that's when we will have a solid answer as to when. But everybody's ready. So
Yeah.
when the time is right, the time is right. We got a great choreographer, who's working with this tour this time.
Mm-hmm.
We got, honestly, she's honestly the tour director. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
she's been doing what she's been doing. So we working on it. Working on
Yeah,
it. Coming
definitely.
soon.
I'm looking forward to it because I'm trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, definitely, man. We got you. We got you.
Definitely. And so I know you was talking about the clothing line. Tell us about that.
So Urban Cloth,
Mm-hmm.
you can follow that too. Urban Cloth brand.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the Instagram thing right now. The website's still in development. It's a clothing brand that I created last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like it's been blossoming into what it's becoming. 3 different collections, sold out 3 times in a row. So you know, we just gonna keep rising, keep growing with it. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning. So
Yeah.
you know, for right now, I say right now we still got t-shirts. We got crew necks coming, we got sweatsuits coming in the next 2 weeks, and you know, we just slowly growing it, slowly growing it.
What made you decide to jump into the fashion world?
That's another thing I always wanted to do. Um
Mm-hmm.
most of my family members know I used to run around drawing on shirts, making little
Mm-hmm.
designs and stuff on t-shirts and would wear it. And
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like now, you know, I'm too grown to be drawing on t-shirts and wearing it.
Yeah.
So it's time for me to start actually taking the initiative and saying, okay, cool, we're gonna do this clothing brand. And I've been helped by so many great names. You know, Brian actually helped me out with really designing it and making sure everything was good.
The
Cell is
fashionista himself.
also, you know, yeah, right. You know, Cell Beats, you know, he been helping me out with it. And you know, so I'm just slowly growing the clothing brand and just really trying my best to, you know, just do what I need to do
Mm-hmm.
to make it grow. And I'm still learning. So, you know, I'm a student right now. That's all
Yeah.
I can say right now. For the moment, I'm a student.
Jumping into the Kanye realm.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I don't know if I'm that great, but I hope I get there.
Nah, keep grinding. You want to get there. You want to get there for sure.
You know, I gotta learn. I gotta learn right now. I gotta
Yeah,
learn.
for sure. So the wrestling league and the basketball league. Tell us about that.
This is like, you know, it's funny. It's like as you name things, I'm just like, damn, you know, because I'm trying
I
my
forgot
best to
about
like, oh shit, yeah, wrestling, yeah,
that.
nah, but so basketball league, me and Zell, own a basketball league. It's called the Tab League. It's honestly, it's it's a league that is for making sure that our black youth can have something productive to do in the summertime.
Yeah,
Um,
keep them off the streets and
every
everything.
right, you know,
Hmm.
for the most part, African American males, we are the biggest population when it comes to prison. Minorities are the biggest population when it comes to prison. And I'm just trying to do my best and do my part to make sure that that can come to an end. I feel like the reason why we represent so much of a big market inside of the prison system is just generally because they're bored. Young African American males
Yeah.
that I've seen and met and grew up with um, necessarily do things based on the fact that they're just bored. They don't have nothing really productive
Hmm.
to do. I feel like basketball league, honestly, always can get in. Um, Also, women can get involved with, and you know, we're just going to continue. Like I said, we're going to continue to grow that as well. But really, it's just to just make sure that we have something productive for the youth in this day and age.
Oh, you froze real quick.
And,
Okay.
you know, just to make this so that the youth has something to do and stuff. And then also too, for the wrestling league, I didn't know how hard it was to make a wrestling company.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like the promotion is really hard. But that's amateur wrestling. I was a former amateur wrestler back in high school. And I always loved wrestling. And I know that everybody goes like, oh, the pro wrestling league and the WWEs and the AEWs and the stuff like that. But I kind of feel like, you know, where UCAB is gonna go is I think that we're gonna go into the realm of the amateur wrestlers, amateur background wrestlers, and I already got some signed. I'm not gonna talk too much about who signed and stuff because you know we contractually things and still trying to make things work,
Make
get
everything
certain
work out.
things
Yeah.
legalized and stuff like that. But I could just say that we're in talks with some people from NYU, some wrestlers from NYU, some wrestlers from Cornell. So we're gonna keep growing and keep rising and stuff like that with that. But I can't talk too much about the wrestling league though.
Gotcha. So, the next question I got for you is the short films.
Short film. So
Yeah.
shouts to Cam,
Hmm.
director Cam.
Hmm.
Me and him have been working on a lot of short films. Well, I've been writing a lot of short films, and you know, him and me have been trying to figure out when we could do that and also get the actors together and stuff like that. But so far, we got Irony, which is finished. We just got to work on a little bit of touching up to do with it. But Irony is coming out soon, real soon, hopefully for Valentine's Day. And that'll be the first of many in the animation realm. Eliza is being filmed and being worked on as well. So those two things, and they'll represent In Your House, the app, the media streaming service that I have.
Okay, talk about that one too.
So the media streaming service I have is In Your House, the app. In Your House, the app is basically a film studio, independent film studio created by myself, with help from director Cam, who's been a tremendous amount of help. So basically with that, it's just gonna be a lot of animation, a lot of stories that show us more so. We got superheroes coming as well. The first superhero to come out will be this year, and her name is Lisa, aka the Pack Leader. And also we got another superhero by the name of the Myth, who's a teleporter. So we got those things going on right now as well. So just a lot of films that just represent us. I want us to be seen more. So that's really more so what it's about.
Just a lot of stuff going on, everything, man. You a busy man.
Right? A busy man is trying to do all this stuff and be a dad at the same time.
For real though, it's amazing. I mean, kudos to you, brother, because you're doing it and you're working hard. I see you out here grinding, man.
I'm trying, man.
Yes, sir. So I appreciate you being on this podcast with me, talking about your album and all your platforms. Tell everybody about your new album when it's coming out.
There's this taboo thing. Everybody sits around and everybody goes, "Yo, when is the album coming out?" And then I go, because it's finished. But the thing with me is that, like I said in the beginning, I'm more so on the lines of I want this album to mean something. I don't want to just drop it.
Yeah.
I don't want to just put it out and just, here you go, and then walk away. I want it to be an era. I want it to be a moment in time. I want it to be a staple in time. So when it's coming out, you gotta just stay tuned and follow me and just keep up with the storylines. I know Promised Land is out right now, exclusively to Prevision. State of the Union is out right now on all major streaming platforms. So those are the two singles, and I know State of the Union was a really good one. I know you was in the building, I believe, when we did State of the Union in Harlem, when they sung it back.
Yep, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I was there.
So that worked. So State of the Union worked. So we're gonna do that. But I'll say this about State of the Union, the single is amazing, but when you hear the album version that features Kara, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be dope. It's a dope album, man. I can't win, but shout outs to everybody who's on it. I know Jalen's on it, Classic Writer's on it. We got K Wave on it. We got Empress the poet, amazing poet, doing a poetry for my son. So it's really intimate. It's gonna be amazing body of work and a great experience sonically.
So, gotcha. You frozen a little bit.
I know. It's always we I'm used to the building. I'm used to going in the building, doing the building thing.
Yeah, I'm still trying next time we're gonna do it in the building.
Home thing situated.
Next time we're gonna do it in person.
Situated. It's different. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's different.
But I want to appreciate you being on the podcast, bro.
And no doubt, man. All the time, bro.
Definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing the new album. I already heard the single. It's fire, bro. It's fire. So
I've been seeking you snippets and all that. So
I know, right?
Just a little inner.
Yeah, exactly. I hear a little bit, so I'm like, I'm looking forward to it for sure. All right, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. So I'll holler at you, bro.
All right, man. Thank you for having me on your show. Thank you for having me on the podcast all the time, man. Next time, please get us to the building.
Gotcha, bro. Got you.
And always love, bro. Always love, man.
Always. Always.
All right,
All right,
Brody.
bro. All right,
All
Brody.
right. All right.